I do want to understand now, you chaired a huge department, you have patients, you teach, you have administrative and academic responsibilities, you're involved in research, you head many apex bodies, and you're also a writer. How do you manage your time? I'm curious to know that what are your habits and routines that help you in going through the motions of an extremely busy day?
Yeah, so Suvarna, yeah, actually, I don't know. I don't think I'm unique at all. There are scores of people who do this. And in fact, I do believe that in journalism, in fact, I think they have crazy hours, as crazy as any medical profession has. You see, there are two things that's happening in the world today. One is a race, which is, you can call it a rat race or a mouse race or whatever race you have. It's classically a rat race. And that you need to be in it. Otherwise, if you fall out of the race, then you are gone. The other issue which is happening is that in doing so, you're multitasking. And the one which is becoming, because the time only has 24 hours. So one which is happily compromised is sleep. And the sleep is essentially a commodity which can be easily dispensed with. Since in those 24 hours, who cares about 8 hours anyhow? So, and then we can have it in bits and pieces and have micro sleeps in the middle. So, and this is happening more often to the youngsters. And I do believe young people like you, Suvarna, are the ones who are actually at jeopardy in ways more than one, because this is a generation which is actually at the peak. Because what's happening progressively is that there is a shift to the left. Like, you have more and more young achievers, and in so doing that, you have achievement happening in younger age. And then our life expectancy is also growing higher. So you have more people starting to achieve very young and going to live longer and live longer. So there is a big lifespan where the achievements are starting at very, very young. And there is a big race which starts with the schooling, with our the grades and percentages and the entrances, and cracking them and conforming to what is the society's definition of being successful. So that is also being thrust upon things, and also the ambitions which are happening for reasons more than one. And as you believe it's a global village, the world is a global village, so you're exposed to so many things. Obviously your aspirations are also much, much more. Said that though, when you're multitasking, as I said, the casualty is, one is sleep, the other is that you compromise a lot of what is called as the activities which would keep up your mental health. So the mental health is another one which gets happily buried under the carpet, and little is talked about it, about your own emotions and how happy you are at the end of the day. So a lot of people have insomnia, and the things that you have, because there is no happiness and there is no satisfaction. Now, I know these things to a certain extent, and I'm not saying that I stick to a protocol, or I'm a know-it-all person, so I have the best lifestyle. No, in fact, I don't think any one of us have a great lifestyle. So what is described in books is very difficult to practice. When we talk about diet, we keep saying that you take 3-4 proportions of fruit, you take vegetables, and you take this. Fruits are so damn expensive, seriously. And you keep saying that, you take fruits, you take vegetables, and less of dairy. It's easy to say these, to recommend, to profess, but I think it's much difficult to practice, and more importantly, sustainability and being compliant about a particular lifestyle.